What's good, YouTube? Gunner here, and today we have a deck profile of the Dino Smasher Fury Structure deck. So if you enjoy the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more epic Yu-Gi-Oh content. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be 3 structure decks from Dino Smasher Fury. So every card in here you can get from the structure deck. Definitely budget and very affordable. It should be between $30 to $40 right now to get 3 of them, so that's definitely really affordable. Okay, let's get into this. So I'm gonna start out with 3 Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. This is your boss monster in the deck. Really powerful, 3500 attack, 3200 defense. He's really easy to bring out. He can be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaur type monsters in your graveyard. So that's really simple. You know, you're running nothing but dinosaur cards in this deck, so that's going to be really easy to bring out. Yeah, so then also once per turn, during either player's main phase, you can destroy 1 monster in your hand or field, and if you do, you can change all face-up monsters on your opponent's side of the field to face-down defense position. So you can basically stop an attack, you know, coming on you, you know, one being declared on, to you. You can basically stop it. So that's really powerful. And then also, he can attack every monster once. Yeah, so that's definitely powerful. And then what he also does is that in the beginning of the damage step, when he attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, you can send that defense position monster to the graveyard. So that's really powerful. Alright. Then I'm playing 3 Petite Renadons. Definitely a really good card. So if this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster from the deck. But the only downside is you can't attack with that card. So that's the only downside, but I think it's definitely really good because, you know, you can destroy it with any card effect. You can destroy it yourself since the graveyard, and then you can bring out, you know, your boss monster in defense mode or attack position. The only thing he can't attack, but regardless, that's really powerful. And then 3 copies of Soul Eating Oviraptor. To me, this is definitely the best card in the deck, because if he's normal or special summoned, you can take 1 dinosaur type monster from your deck. You can either send it to the graveyard or put it into your hand. So that's super good. And then he also has a second effect. If you have another dinosaur type monster on the field, you can destroy it if it's a level 4 or lower, and then you can special summon a dinosaur type monster from your graveyard in defense position onto the field. Really, really good. So to me, that's definitely the best card in the deck. Then we got 3 copies of Baby Ceratosaurus. Another really good card, almost like Petite Renadon. Also, if this card is destroyed by a card effect sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster from the deck. Really powerful. You can destroy yourself from the deck via Lost World, and you can bring out, you know, a monster that you want. Alright, so then we got 3 copies of Megalo Smasher X. These are vanilla card, dinosaur, 2000 beater. Really good because if you're running an extra deck with this deck, you can get you can basically bring out any rank 4 monster that only requires level 4 monsters. So that's super easy to bring out. Yeah, so definitely a really good card. Then 3 copies of Miscellaneousaurus. Definitely a really good card. 1800 4-star. So basically what this card does is if you send it from your hand to the graveyard, during whatever main phase that you use, main phase 1 or main phase 2, all dinosaur type monsters are basically protected from your opponent's card effects. So I mean, you know, if you send him from your hand to the graveyard, whatever you summon or special summon during that main phase, your opponent can't activate like a bottomless trap hole, or you know, whatever they decide to use to stop your, you know, summon or special summon. You're basically protected. So then also when he's in the graveyard, his second effect is you can banish as many dinosaur type monsters from the graveyard, including himself, and then you can special summon a dinosaur type monster with that level times the number of monsters. So basically, what a good combo with this card is, actually what I'm going to show you right now with my next card, 2 Tyranno Infinities. You can send Miscellaneousaurus. You can activate that effect, send 3 dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard, banish them, plus himself. You can special summon Tyranno Infinity, and he's to the field, and he's got 4,000 attack points. So that's really powerful. But the only downside is he's destroyed at the end phase. So that's the only bad thing. But regardless, that's definitely a cool little combo that you can do. And then I run 1 Rescue Rabbit. Let me make sure this. Yeah, sorry. 1 Rescue Rabbit. It's set to 1 right now. It's limited for competitive players. So it's definitely a really good card because because when you bring him out and you normal summon him, you can banish him and then bring out 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name from your deck, but they're destroyed at the end phase, right? So a good little combo with this, if you can summon him, you can bring out Megalosaurus Smasher, bring out 2 of those, and then you can overlay for like a Lagia, you know, if Evosaur Lagia, you can overlay for that, and boom, you already got him out. Or you can overlay for Utopia, you know, whatever, you know, Xyz monsters that you have in your extra deck. So that's definitely really powerful, really good. That's probably why it's limited, because it's a really good card. So the only thing with this card, you can't special summon it from your deck. So if you're searching, you can't special summon from your deck, but you can special summon from your hand, because it doesn't say you can't do it from the hand, only from the deck. All right. Okay, so we're done with that. Those are all the monsters. Set that to the side. All right. All right. Now we're gonna do the spell cards. I'm gonna go with 3 Terraforming. Basically, Terraforming searches out your 3 Lost Worlds. Lost Worlds really good because when you play it, all archetypes and monsters that aren't dinosaurs, they lose 500 attack and defense. So that's already really good. And then if a dinosaur type monster is normal or special summon, you can special summon a Durag token to their side of the field in defense position. So now when Lost World's on the field and they control any kind of token, regardless if it's Durag token, whatever token, let's say you're playing, you know, some other card that brings out a token onto their field, doesn't matter what it is, but they cannot target effect monsters except tokens. So the only downside is to giving them a token is that they can actually sacrifice the token for you know, a more powerful monster, you know, like a Summon Skull or something, you know, whatever they're, you know, whatever deck they're playing. So that's the only downside to giving them a token. But you know, you could, you know, if you have an Ultimate Conductor Soriano, you can just wipe them out. Anyway, yeah, so that's really good. And then its third effect is once per turn, if a normal monster on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy that many dinosaur type monsters in your hand or deck instead. So that's a great combo with Baby Ceratosaurus or Petite Renadon, because you can, you know, you can pop their effect from the deck, send them to the graveyard, and then special summon. So that's really powerful, really, really good. All right. So then we got 3 copies of Twin Twisters. I'm a little surprised why it's not like limited or even semi-limited, but yeah, it's run 3 copies of them. You discard 1 card and you destroy 2 spell trap cards on the field, and that's it. That's really, really good. That's like, you know, basically double MST. You know, really, really powerful card. Okay, and then I run 3 Fossil Dig. Really good card. So you can add 1 level 6 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck to the hand. So like, let's say for some reason you know, with this deck, you know, your first 5 cards are horrible. You know, a bunch of magic and trap cards, and Fossil Dig is one of them. That's awesome because you can basically break out of your dead hand just by bringing like an Oviraptor or bringing Petite Renadon, whatever you want to bring to your hand. you know, play it, and then you can it can definitely help you out. And then I run one copy of Brayer from a different dimension. It's limited, so you can only play one. Very powerful card. You can target up to 3 banished monsters, return them to the graveyard. So that actually works really well with Miscellaneousaurus, because he banishes cards, and then you can play this and bring them right back. And if you have another one for the next turn, you can go ahead and banish them again, and that's it. So that's super good, super awesome. All right, so we're done with the spell cards. All right, set that to the side. Now we're on to the trap cards. Trap cards, I run 3 Quaking Mirror Forces, really good. So basically, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can change all attack position monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. And then monsters that were chained to face down defense position, they can't change their battle positions. So that's really good, because you basically put their thing in, and they put their card to face down defense position, and that's it. Even if it goes off the field, it's not, they can't flip it. So that's really good. And then 2 survival ends. I've seen people run 3. I like 2. So basically, what the card does is you destroy as many normal monsters on the field as possible, and if you do, you can special summon level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck up to the number of normal monsters that were destroyed. But then they're destroyed at the end phase. That's definitely really good. And then it also has a second effect. When it's in the graveyard, you can banish this card, and then you can target 1 dinosaur type monster you control, and one card your opponent controls, and destroys it. So it's 1 card, so it doesn't matter. It could be a field spell that they have, or a let's say if they have a Royal Decree or something, or, well, actually that wouldn't work. Royal Decree stops trap cards. Anyway, you know what I mean. Any kind of continuous trap card, or continuous magic card, or spell card, or anything. You basically pop whatever. So that's definitely really good. That's why I run 2 of them. And then last, I run 1 Fossil Excavation. I've seen people run more than that. I don't really like it, to run more than 1. It's basically a Call of the Haunted. The thing that I don't like about this card is, for one, you got to discard 1 card. And then when you special summon a dinosaur type monster from the graveyard, it loses all its effect. So basically, you just special summon a vanilla card. So that's why I only run 1 of them. Yeah. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. You can like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Any other deck profiles or any other box openings. I should be having some relatively soon. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are watching, and if you guys really like the content, I'll continue. Yeah, so I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Later, guys.